السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي كان موجودا قبل حدوث الأشياء ويبقى بعد فناء الأشياء، تفرد بالأولية والقدم ووسم كل شيء ما عداه بالفناء والعدم، كما قال عز شأنه: كل شيء هالك إلا وجهه وكل نفس ذائقة الموت، وقال: كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام. والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنام سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، فقد قال الله في كتابه الكريم: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم: ولا تعاونوا على الإثم والعدوان. صلوات. So we are discussing the dua from Sahifa Kamila, Dua Makarim al-Akhlaq, which has around 20 pages, paragraph and 20 passages. Each passage starts with salawat, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa alih, and ends with salawat. This is how this dua is. So now we are starting a new one. In the last passage, we discuss a very important aspect of our life, and it is dealing with people who give us hard time. So how Imam asked the worst situation to be changed into best situation. This is done. Now, in this passage, Imam is asking something apparently different from what he asked before. Still, it is about the relationship, because most of the issues that we face in our life, even the problems that we face in our life, it is caused by either ourselves or people around us. 20% of that, issues are other issues. Most of the issues caused by people for people. You are under stress because somebody is giving you a hard time. You are under stress because somebody is putting you down. Somebody is hurting your feelings. Somebody is doing your ghibat. Somebody is doing this. It means somebody. Because of somebody, you are under stress. This is how it is. So, in previous passage, Imam asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that in the relationship that we have with various kind of people, various types of relations, in all these relations, he asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to change the situation from worst to the best. How about now? So he's saying, وَاجْعَلْ لِي يَدًا عَلَى مَنْ ظَلَمَنِي. Now it is totally different from what he asked before. Previous passage, in few sentences of dua, he was asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to change the hatred of somebody into love. Now he's saying, وَاجْعَلْ لِي يَدًا, oh Allah, give me some power ala man zalamani, against the person who is wronging me, against the zalim. Give me some power against the zalim. What kind of power is this? We'll talk about it. But see, here he is not saying, oh Allah, let the zalim be a good person to me. It was before, when he was asking that if someone who hates me, let this hatred turn into love towards me. But many times it never happens, because the person who hates you, the person who is wronging you, the person who is oppressing you, he is doing all those things wrongfully, and it is his, part of his nature. It is how he, his behavior is. Originally, he is a zalim person. When he is a zalim, so what happens when he is a zalim? That he will never change. He is not going to change. Even you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to change him, he is not going to change. So what? What should I do if he is not changing? I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, change the person who is mean with me to be nice. This is what I was asking before, right? The one who is jealous with me to start loving me and be proud of me instead of being jealous of me. All this I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That was, of course, very good du'as for myself to improve my own manners and my own morals. On the other hand, to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to change the person who I am dealing with, or who is dealing with me. But here, now I'm changing my dua by saying what? Allah, give me some power against my zalim. See, why? Because the zalim that can be changed, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to change him. There are two types of zalim, two types of wrongdoers, two types of people who are giving me a hard time. One who can change. And he can change. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah, change him. I don't want you to punish him. I don't want you to just take revenge, or I take revenge from him. Oh Allah, you change him. You have the power to change the hearts. Change his heart. But no, he's not a person who can change. Ala man zalami. Then if he is zalim and it is his nature and it is part of his personality to be a zalim, and he is not going to change, then Allah, give me some power. Yadan. Yad means power. See, in du'as, it is not just du'a. Many things you can find there. It is kind of reflection of Quranic style. In Quran, you find very high level of content in Quran. Very high level of intellectual message. But at the same time, wisdom and also literal excellence. The wordings, the sentences, and the methodology of expression and all those things in Quran is high level. The same thing in ahadith of ma'sumin and in du'as. In du'a, the du'as that have been narrated from A'imma alayhim salam, and we receive those du'as from Imams, they have the same style. Of course, the only difference is that is the kalam of Khaliq and this is kalam of makhluk, but above the kalam of makhluk. So Imam is saying, yadan. Oh Allah, give me a hand. Yad means hand in Arabic. Give me a hand, yadan ala man zalim, against the person who is wronging me. Yadan, give me a hand. What does this mean? Should I go and start fighting with him? Could be. See, when he said yad, in this hand, with this hand, you can do multiple tasks with this hand. Give me hand, you have two hands, but give me one hand, a hand. Yadan, ala man zalimin. So this hand means power, just like in Quran. Quran uses hands for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. لما ما منعك أن تسجد لما خلقت بيدي. O shaitan, why? What stops you from doing sajda to the one who I created by my two hands? Does Allah have two hands? No. Yad means power there. The same thing, kursi. وَسِعَ كُرْسِيُّهُ السَّمَاءِ. Allah's chair is surrounding everything in this world. What does this mean? Kursi. Does Allah has a chair and He is sitting on the chair? Ar-Rahmanu ala al-Arsh istawa. Allah is sitting on the Arsh. Arsh means throne. Does Allah have a throne just like the kings do? No. So all those are used in figurative sense. So figuratively, yad refers to power. Give me some power against my zalim. This power can be of various types or levels. With your hand, first thing you do first, when somebody is attacking you, before you even try to attack him back, what you do first, you defend yourself. First you defend, then you attack, right? So here it can be referring to the defense power or tolerance, the power of tolerance. Many times a person gives you a hard time and you cannot tolerate it. When you cannot tolerate it, you get under stress and under pressure and under problems. But if you are able to tolerate it, do sabr, patience, you are strong in the sense of tolerating that dhulm, you are strong. So it's not going to affect you much because you are strong. You can tolerate it. So this also can be a meaning of yad that Imam is using here. So the person who is wronging me, not necessarily that I should take revenge immediately from him. He said a bad word to me and I said two bad words to him. No, it doesn't mean that. Yadan means, oh Allah, give me some tolerance, give me some sabr, give me some power to bear this situation. Or give me some ability to defend myself. All right? So, yadan ala man zalami. Whoever does dhulm on me. In this dua, there is another message which is really very important. What is the message of this dua? This sentence of dua? Oh Allah, a person who is doing dhulm on me, you give me some power so I can defend myself. This means that if somebody does a dhulm on someone and that person doesn't have any defense, he will ask defense from Allah. Now what will happen? That the whatever conflict is going to be not between this person and the zalim, but between Allah and the zalim. So the zalim is going to come against Allah now. So this is a message for us. So see, you also don't do dhulm on anybody. You as a mu'min cannot do dhulm. No injustice should be done from your side. Why? Because see, if the person who you are doing dhulm on, that person is strong, he's going to hit you back. Is going to be in your, you are going to lose anyway. If he is not strong, he is a weak person, and you are stronger than him, and you are doing dhulm on him, be careful. The weak person has a very strong defense, and it is dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If he complains to Allah against you, what can you do then? So always refrain from dhulm, because dhulm, a zalim is always in lose-lose situation. Always lose-lose situation. Zalim is never a winning person. Never wins. Never. Even if he kills his enemies, he is not a winner. See Yazid. Is he a winner? He's not. So victory is not for the zalim. Victory is always for the mazloom. That's why in any conflict, you should decide one thing. One thing. If you want to really win the battle against anybody, so one thing you have to decide for yourself, and it is that you will do everything but dhulm. You can defend yourself. You can, of course, do everything to stop that dhulm that the person is want to do against you. You try to stop it. You try to defend yourself. Try everything, but not doing dhulm. There is a hadith that many times a mazloom becomes zalim in just using one word. Somebody used a bad word against you, for example. And this happens in many conflicts against anyone. When you are arguing, you use a harsh word against someone, against a person who you are arguing with. Harsh word, a bad word, Allah forbid, you used it. If that person is silent against your bad word, then you are zalim, he is madloom. See, zalim and madloom. Now the balance can change. If that person, he uses two bad words against you, two. You use one and he used two in written. Now he became the zalim and you became the madloom. So this is very, see, apparently it's just one sentence dua. But how many messages are there? وَاجْعَلْ لِي يَدًا عَلَى مَنْ ظَلَمِنِ. Allah, give me power against the person who has done dhulm against me. More messages, one more message and I will finish because the time is over. That it also means that we should not allow people to do dhulm on us. Being nice doesn't mean that we allow people to do dhulm. And some people say if somebody slaps you on one side of your face, give him another side. Means just offer him, come on, hit me here also. No. This is not Islam. Islam says, yes, if you're not hitting back, but don't let him hit you more. Try to defend. This defense is your right. You cannot allow him to do more dhulm, and if he does dhulm on you, then he's going to do dhulm on more people. So you have to stop the dhulm. Being madloom doesn't mean that you offer yourself for being madloom. No. You're not offering yourself. Imam Hussein did not offer himself, okay, come and kill me. No. Whatever he did was defense. So many more messages are there in just one sentence. As you reflect in dua, you will find how, what level of education is there for us. How Aimma alayhi salam want to educate us through their du'as. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from doing any kind of dhulm, because the followers of Ahlul Bayt can do anything but dhulm. No, dhulm they cannot do. A follower of Fatima al-Zahra salamullah alayha will never do a dhulm. إن أحسن الحديث وأبلغ الموعظة كتاب الله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا